Happy New Year! Yeah! We made it to another year of life, another year of opportunity, another year of blessings, another year to make an impact, another year to be inspired. And we already know you have a great plan for the new year, and you probably put together the best strategy on how you're gonna make 2024 the best year ever, right? What do you mean though? What have you been doing this whole time? You know what? Don't even worry about it. I got you, and I understand. As a husband, a father, a business owner, a grad student, and 70 million other things that I just can't think of right now, I completely get how sometimes putting a plan together can be a bit daunting and challenging. That's exactly how I was this time last year when we were putting together the vision for the Davis Inspire team. So let me tell you some of the stuff that we implemented so that we were able to crush all of our goals and set ourselves up for an even better new year. So around this time last year, hey family, it's Des. I had to pause the conversation for a second because I needed to ask you a quick question. How confident are you that you will eventually reach your goals? Now, don't lie to me. I'm asking on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being Desmond, I have a plan and strategy, and I'm constantly working towards that, so I know I'll hit it eventually. And 0 being Desmond, I don't even know where to begin. Matter of fact, let's take this a step further. If somebody was willing to invest $1 million into whatever your dream, whatever your goal is, but it was predicated on the fact that you had some type of plan, some type of vision, some type of strategy, would you get that money right now? Don't lie to me. You might be saying, Desmond, I know I wouldn't get that money because I don't even have a plan. I don't even know where to begin. And if that's you, I think I might have something special for you. I will be doing a free webinar. I'm going to teach people how they can create a brand, create vision and strategy for their life, for their profession, for the goals that they want to hit, and they're going to build it around their values. It's totally free. It'll be a great tool to help you propel into whatever you want to do next. And all you got to do is click the link that should be showing up somewhere on the screen. Or if you're listening via podcast, just click the link in the description. I'll see you there. I was in my old job running a cultural center for a college. My team was made up of both professionals and students from all different type of walks of life. And me and my team was cooking, y'all. Our events were the best. The work we were doing was always showing up in the newspapers. People on our team were graduating and getting 6-figure jobs and going back to their hometowns and opening up community centers. We were just doing our thing. And a lot of this success came from a principle that I've always implemented ever since I started leading teams. It was always my conviction as a leader that if the people on my team were getting all of their needs met holistically, we were always going to crush our performance program. And the best way to really do that was through coaching. Whenever I would have one-on-ones with somebody on the team, I always made sure that we focused on the professional side, the personal side, and the future-oriented goal side. And my check-in questions often centered around the Wheel of Life exercise. You remember what I'm talking about. If you don't, the link is somewhere over here. But long story short, I always tried to focus on one of these 8 categories to make sure that my people were doing okay. And what I found in doing this work is the people on my team were a lot better off because we didn't just focus on one part of who they were. I didn't just see them as an employee. I saw them as a well-rounded person with dreams, goals, hopes, and aspirations. And leading from that perspective helped me and my team get awards, recognition, but above all, make solid impact on our campus. So once it was time for me to move on, I had the realization that this is the type of work that people need in coaching. So I got my team together and made this leadership style and coaching style an official business. And in preparation, the same thing I did with my staff at my old job is the same thing I did with putting together what our goals were for the year. I looked holistically at what is important for this upcoming year. What are the things that our audience, our clients, our community are going to need to be successful this year? And with that, we started to put together vision. We started to create SMART goals for each of these 8 core categories. And if you noticed, we started creating content and doing coaching for each and every one of those throughout the year. And guess what happened? People responded. Testimonials, coaching opportunities, speaking engagements, impact, inspiration, community, all happened because of a little bit of intentionality in the beginning. So just to revisit the point, We started with creating a holistic vision. And if you feel like you could use more help putting together a vision, or if you feel like you're just kind of stuck, attach another video up here that you can check out, and it'll give you everything you need to get unstuck and stay unstuck. Okay, chapter 2. We were really intentional about turning our challenges into opportunities. But what does that mean? And what does that mean for you? Me and the team turned prospective challenges into opportunities by really researching and studying who our target audience is and the different issues and struggles they may have. So in our research, what we found was there weren't a lot of people who look like me that came from my background to talk to people like you to help you put together strategy and attack one of the biggest issues that a lot of us have. And that's clarity. So whether you realize it or not, we became best friends. And if your best friends are anything like my best friends, whoever I don't like, they don't like. If I got a problem with somebody, me and my best friends have a problem with somebody. I'm joking. We ain't that bad. This ain't Mean Girls. But what I am saying is, for the people who we wanted to reach, we made the problem they had our problem. And we focused on attacking the problems and the issues that our community has. This is also just a really good tip in business, whether you're an entrepreneur or if you're working a 9-to-5. Simply put, trouble whatever is troubling somebody else. Bully the bully. So in this case, for our target audience, a lack of clarity and vision, a lack of work-life harmony was the bully. So we made content and focused on solving the problem of work-life harmony, of lack of clarity, of being stuck. And so for you, that can look like defining and addressing what are the bullies in your life and creating a plan of attack so you can properly hit your goals. The other beautiful thing about this is when you can clearly identify what your enemy is, you can properly ask for help. Have you ever been just frustrated sometimes and you can't really define why? Your friends might check in saying, "Hey, Desmond, are you okay?" And you're responding with, "Yeah, I'm cool, I'm fine." And you know you're not fine. You just might be frustrated, but you just really can't put your finger on it. That's a lack of clarity. So if we want this new year to be our best year so far, we have to clearly identify what are our obstacles. Who's our bully? What's our bully? Maybe it's laziness. Maybe it's a lack of community. Maybe you're a workaholic. Maybe you're in the wrong field. Maybe you're lacking balance in one of the 8 core categories. It can be a number of things, but if we don't take the time to properly identify it, we run the risk of spending another year just throwing things on the wall and hoping that it sticks. But that ain't gonna be us this year, right? Right? Okay, and now chapter 3. After me and the team had vision for what we wanted to do, and the different ways we were going to attack the obstacles of the people who we want to serve, it became super easy to put a plan together on how we were going to execute, because the execution process was simply reverse engineering the other 2 steps. So let me put you on the game. The work that we did fell into 2 categories. It was either goal execution or goal defending. Let me break this down for you. One of our goals was to do an international conference this year, which we did. We got invited to be a part of the International Light Fair Conference at the Javits Center. And there we covered cultural humility and helped people put together plans to better their teams. Now, putting in the proposal, getting the paperwork, all the back end stuff was a part of the execution process. That was goal execution. Doing the workshop with the audience and making sure I over-delivered with my content were all a part of the goal execution process. The main focus was crushing the goal. Check this out. As I got closer to the engagement date, there were some things that started to pop up in regards to transportation and other stuff like that that made it a little difficult. And me and my team had to work with the company to put together some new travel and lodging arrangements so that we can fulfill our duties for that engagement. Check this out. Those were challenges that popped up along the way that were trying to attack our goal. So in an effort to defend the goal, we had to attack the challenge. Thus, goal defense. I promise you, almost everything you want to do this year will either fall under goal execution or goal defense. And when you take the time to establish vision using that wheel of life and the 8 core life categories, and you follow that up with identifying where are the obstacles and the bullies of your goals and how can you address those, you'll easily be able to categorize your next steps as goal execution or goal defense. Here's a bonus tip that can get you in the right frame of mind as we attack this new year. The more effort and focus you put in on establishing vision and understanding your challenges and obstacles, the more opportunities you'll have to spend energy in goal execution. The less time you spend on the front end preparing will cause you to spend more time on the back end doing goal defense. So take the time, reflect, journal, get some clarity in what you want to do next, figure out where those challenges are, and start executing on those goals. And after 12 months of repeating this process, I'm happy to say that me and the team were able to hit every single one of our goals, and we're even raising the bar of our expectations for this year. And I know you can do the same. But hey, thanks for checking out this video. Here are some other videos you can check out that I'm sure will help you crush your 2024. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.